Now coming to the most important part of this video, how we got through visa processing in 15 minutes. We did a little bit of research, and in that we found that the visa on arrival fee has been waived for a set amount of time, and during our travel it had been waived, so our visa on arrival was free. Before traveling, we arranged our documents in such a way that we had two files. One file kept our main documents, the passports and the ID cards and the tickets, hotel booking, all these things. And the second file had backup documents, like a set of Xerox of our documents, then extra IDs, photographs, etc. So let me tell you about the documents that you will need for your visa processing. So you will need your filled visa application form, passport size photos, your passport obviously, your hotel booking confirmation, your return ticket, your arrival card which is given to you in the flight. The last one being proof of funds. You need to show that you have at least 10,000 Thailand baht per person when you're traveling. You can either show your bank statement or you can show the receipt of the money exchange that you got done. Okay, so this is the visa application form, and
Okay, so here's how you can fill your visa and application form. This is the form. It's a filled form, just for an example. So you have to stick a passport size photograph right here, okay, and this here you have to write your name, family name, first name, middle name in block letters, then your nationality, obviously Indian, then your passport number, then the date and place of issue which is already written on your passport, your date of birth, then the expiry date of the passport, that is 10 years from the date of issue, and which is also written in the passport, your flight number. Now this flight number here, this is the number of the flight that brings you into Phuket. Then your occupation, and if you're working, wherever you're working, you don't need to mention the place, just your occupation. Present address as on official documents, that is the address that you have on your passport. Then address in Thailand, you can write the address of the hotel where you're going to stay, and this is an example of the address here, this. So name and address of person of reference in Thailand, again here you can mention the same address as above. And if accompanied by minor children traveling on the same passport, so this has to be left blank. Your signature and the date of travel here, and this you don't have to fill. So that's how you fill your visa and application form. You can fill it even before you start on your journey.
After you land, you step off the flight and you go to the immigration center. You're supposed to pick up your visa on arrival form, and you're supposed to fill it. You're supposed to attach the documents that I mentioned before, and then you're supposed to show it at counter number 2. They will take your documents and they will staple it together, they will arrange it in order, and they will keep your passport with themselves. Then you give your passport, you give your documents, and you step away. Then you go a little further and there's a waiting area. It takes hardly like 5 to 10 minutes. There's a security personnel who brings a basket that has a lot of passports with the forms and all. So you take your passport with the documents, and then you are directed to the main immigration. There's a lot of counters over there, and they will direct you to the counter number. When your visa is being processed, it will be done one by one. So you will need to scan your fingerprints of both hands and look into a camera and smile. No, you don't have to smile. And then the immigration officer will go through your documents again and tap, they will stamp it, and your visa is done. You can go to the luggage belt and collect your luggage. Another important thing that you need to remember is that when you get your passport, the immigration card will be within the passport. It will be stuck inside. It will just be placed inside, so it can fall out. So be careful that you keep it safely and separately from your passport, because you will need it when you're returning. So once you pick up your luggage, as I mentioned before, near the luggage belts there are washrooms, so you can freshen up and get out and enjoy Phuket. Okay, now some points about how we made it easy to travel with our baby. My baby was 2 years old at the time of travel, and we took her stroller with us. Although it was a little cumbersome to carry it everywhere, but we used it to carry our bags when she was not sitting in it. So we had 2 backpacks, and one backpack was it was actually a laptop bag from college days. And so this backpack is really huge. It can carry a lot of stuff. So we carried the documents and our gadgets in that backpack, with some snacks. Okay, a lot of snacks for our baby. And yes, the other bag was this bag. Yes, it is by R for Rabbit, and you get it with a lot of companies, a lot of brands. It's quite similar. And I'll show you why we carried this bag and how this bag came in so handy. So first of all, when you're traveling with a baby, you need a bag that is not going to be too heavy on your shoulders. It's a very light bag, you know, and you need a bag that can hold a lot of things without you having to keep separate pouches or separate ziplocs for the things that you want to carry. So this bag, let me start here. I really love this bag. My sister has the same bag, exact same bag in a better color. Okay, so this is the front portion. Yes, and here you can keep spoons. Here you can keep spoons or tissues, and these are 3 compartments that are insulated. So we carried hot warm milk bottles and formula, so you can carry stuff like that. Then this side pocket built exclusively for wipes. I used it to keep paper bags to dispose dirty smelly diapers. Okay, and then this is a closed pocket, so you can keep a bottle or your water bottle for example, or you can keep shoes or socks, something that will not fall out. It's closed. Yes, so coming to the back of this backpack, ta-da! This is my favorite part about this bag, because you know, a diaper bag that is vertical has a lot of stuff stacked inside. It has this compartment like this. It opens like this, and there's a zip here, so you can keep something. This is actually waterproof, this area, so you can store whatever you want inside, like, you know, it's a separate compartment to store hankies or socks or whatever. And you can access the baby's clothes from here. Yes, easily access things from here. Okay, anyway, and then let us open this bag. It has a wire in this area, so it's quite stiff. So it's like it's really stiff, so it's very convenient. It doesn't fall into itself. Okay, now here, to attach a hand sanitizer or something, there's this pocket, obviously, to keep things that you don't want your baby to touch, for example anti-mosquito roll-ons. And they have two big compartments here and here, so we keep diapers and the big packet of wipes, or if you have a small packet or whatever. And there are two okay, let me keep it like this. There are 2 smaller compartments here and here. Now up I keep the diapers, the wipes, and 1 birth certificate for emergency purposes, and hand sanitizers, then hankies, okay, dry tissues, etc. And deep inside I keep her clothes rolled. I keep a set of 3 clothes. So there's a lot of space to keep rolled blankets. You know, our baby always carries her rajai everywhere she goes, so we always need space for that. That is why I have huge handbags. So this bag came in really handy. Ta-da! Okay, here's the checklist that we used while traveling with our toddler. Thank you for watching this video, and please like, subscribe and share, and press the notification icon also, although it's quite annoying. See you next time.